Aw, yeah, Summer Game Fest coming at you. Man, it feels like there's about to be a DJ about to talk and everything, too. Well, hi. Ooh, we are here today. So, yes, this is the official start of Summer Game Fest. Not with an S. I keep saying it's like Summer Games Fest is coming. I was like, oh, it doesn't have an S in it, except for in the summer. But yeah, welcome to. Trying to remember how many Summer Game Fest have there been. In my brain, there's been 3. I think there might have been more. I don't remember when like Jeff Keighley started this. But yeah, welcome back to another Summer Game Fest. Technically, Sony kind of kicked it off because they kind of they're too cool for Jeff Keighley to start his shit, so they decided to do their shit early. But either way, yeah, we had Sony, so Sony has already done their stuff. Now we're waiting for everyone else to do their things. Guerrilla Collective has already done theirs too, about like a day or two ago. So there is that. There's a lot of Guerrilla Collective, and yeah, I'm just kind of waiting here. For those going to be watching a little bit later, you can skip forward about 10 minutes and you'll be good to go. But for those watching live, we can kind of discuss what we plan on seeing and all that. The biggest thing I just want to see is this new stuff. New stuff this year, maybe some things from Microsoft. Might not see some things from Microsoft in the Summer Game Fest, this one, but we'll probably see in their what was it, Xbox games / Starfield, showcase. But the thing is, Microsoft has already said, it's like, hey, don't get your hopes up too high. I was like, okay, that's not the thing you want to say to people, but I mean, all right. Cool thing on you, Microsoft. Well, yeah, it's been waiting for this for a bit now. We've been doing some other coverage stuff in the meantime. Been kind of checking out some things. I think the thing that's been holding me over when it comes to doing other things has been, of course, this weekend trailer. So, yeah, it's been interesting. I am doing fantastic. I am just waiting on this event to start so we can see what's to look forward to, what to avoid. Is there anything good coming out? Also known as Jeff Keighley's first birthday. Then he has 2 more in the rest of the year. Yeah. How's everyone else doing? How are you doing, Masashi? While we're waiting on this event to start, even though I don't really have anything particular I want to see that really pops out in my mind, because one, Tears of the Kingdom's already out. We have Diablo 4 that's already out. And the only thing I'm currently waiting on that I know I'm like 100% excited about is Final Fantasy 16. And I already got enough information to know that I want to buy it, but I'm still waiting on the reviews for it. So yeah, Final Fantasy 16, that's the last game that comes to mind this year that I'm excited for. There's probably others. There's definitely probably going to be a lot more, especially coming out in like November and October and stuff like that. Between those times, August is definitely probably going to be a pretty hefty month. So you got that too. But I think November is usually the, cram session of video games for every year. So I'm going to see if I need to turn this up or not. I think it's already fully up. So hopefully the bass thing is good. Yeah, I think we're all just kind of waiting now. It's like we knew it's gonna happen. I know last year we were kind of somewhat promised E3 would come back, but they canceled that thing real fast. It's like, nope, we can't do E3. No more E3s. Or at least, you know, that's what we think. I don't know. So I don't know why. It must be the program I'm using too. Who knows? But for some reason, it always shows the YouTube messages a little later. So you're not getting a weird like I don't know, like a weird delay or anything like that. The actual chat for YouTube to whatever I'm using, I'm trying to remember what I'm using, is actually delayed. Twitch chat is just fine. It's always on time. It's just kind of funny. Sometimes it fixes itself though. But yeah, just kind of waiting. Just waiting on that good old Summer Game Fest. I have really not a lot to say. I mean, I could have started this a little later, but I almost kind of missed this, event because I got the wrong times from, I think it was Eurogamer. No, it was actually GameSpot. GameSpot gave me the wrong times. So they gave me like an hour ahead of time. So it's like, no, hour after. So I would have probably checked this event out around 2 o'clock my time when it's supposed to be. It starts at 1. It's like, well, it's almost 1 now. So yeah, I would have missed it. What game am I most hyped for? I don't really have a game I'm most hyped for, at least when it comes to announcements or anything like that. All the games I wanted to play is either already out or about to come out this month. The last game that I'm waiting for is Final Fantasy 16. That's literally the last game, because I'm currently enjoying Diablo 4 right now, and I've just been waiting for, I've also been enjoying Tears of the Kingdom. We're currently still playing those two games. I'm going to try and finish at least Tears of the Kingdom before Final Fantasy comes out. I really hope so. Because I can't juggle all 3 of those games. Like, I'm going to die trying to juggle all 3 of those. Turn that down for me. I don't know what type of music they're playing right now, but yeah. I don't know. I can't really think of a game that I guess Starfield's one of those games I'm excited about, but I'm also on the I'm very cautious right now when it comes to Starfield. Not too sure how I feel about Starfield. Like, I want to be excited. I want it to be a good game, but I'm also very cautious. Ever since, they put out games like Fallout 76 and Elder Scrolls, what was that mobile Elder Scrolls game that no one really actually played? Yeah, they did that. Oh, Elder Scrolls Blades, I think it was called. I wonder if that thing still exists. I think it does. If it's still making them money, they probably still have it. But, yeah, I don't know. I'll probably be reminded what games I'm excited about for this Summer Game Fest. Hopefully Jeff Keighley will remind me. Yeah, on the Discord, we had it set to around an hour after this. And I quickly corrected it. I also started the event earlier and sent messages out just in case people have been waiting. I was like, oh, I thought it was gonna start a little later. It's like, no, it starts now. It's about to. That is the thing. I'm kind of thinking, while I still have like 2 minutes of waiting, I guess I could look up future game releases. Let's see. Video game release dates 2023. I guess you can't go wrong with Game Informer, even though I thought Game Informer was a dead company. Let's see, June. I'm gonna skip to July. Oh shit, yeah. There's Pikmin 4 would probably be a solid one to be excited about. Oxenfree 2, Lost Signal. That's a good one that I'm waiting for. Let's see. Oh yeah, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart's coming to PC. So if you don't have a PS5, but you have a really decent PC, I suggest getting excited for Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. That's a phenomenal game, by the way. I really recommend that, and that's coming next month. The Expanse, a Telltale series that has some promise, because one, I'm a fan of The Expanse, and two, you know, I never really had a problem with Telltale games as long as they just release the whole season as one and not episode by episode. If they do the whole episode by episode thing again, their company's going under twice now. If they do that, hopefully they learned. Let's see. I'm trying to think of any other games. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, not too fond of. I don't really care about those isometric multiplayer games. Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon. That's the one I'm excited about. Baldur's Gate 3. You've been able to play Baldur's Gate 3, but I've been waiting for that to kind of like finish, and then I'll play it. So that's gonna be releasing in August, I think. And then let's see, Starfield, of course, but I'm on the fence with that one. Mortal Kombat 1 in September as well. Let's see, in October, Assassin's Creed Mirage is promising. We got a new Disgaea in October as well, Disgaea 7, Vows of the Virtuous. Alan Wake 2, actually, Alan Wake 2 and Lords of the Fallen is some games to be excited about, but I'm going to shut up now because the event is now starting. All right, here we go. Oh, is there a crowd? Jeff Keighley finally have a crowd? Is that a live crowd? Or is that just like it's probably just like a stinger.
Please,
oh shit, he has a crowd.
Stage, the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
I didn't know it was going to be an in-person event. That's interesting. I think since they started it hasn't been that way. He's used to this.
Everybody, welcome to Summer Game Fest.
Woo! Hopefully I'll be excited for something.
We are in person, and today we've got a look at what's next in video games for you. We are live here in Los Angeles at YouTube Theater, and it feels so good to be in person with a live fan audience for the first time ever. Welcome, everybody. When I started,
oh yeah, Musashi, I do.
From a spare bedroom,
I'm on Twitter, TikTok, and a bunch of other things. You can find it down below.
The video game industry.
Oh wait, yeah, you're on YouTube. You're not on Twitch.
This is
Shit.
a cross-industry showcase, meaning no matter where you play games,
Yeah, we're on Twitch too.
A new game to put on your wish list. The landscape of video game events has certainly changed over the past few years, but one thing hasn't. There are a lot of great games in development, and our singular goal today is to get you excited about the future. In just a few minutes, we'll see the first extended gameplay of Mortal Kombat 1.
Sweet, we actually get some gameplay.
It delivers, don't worry.
It's Mortal Kombat.
2, the reveal of Fortnite's next season.
Oh, fuck off.
And yes,
No more
we do
Fortnite.
have a very special grand finale that you're not going to want to miss.
Is it more Kojima?
Say right now.
Kojima's horror game?
Let's get right to the games and gameplay. The first reveal is...
Yeah, focus on this event first. You don't have to check my shit out. My stuff don't matter.
Here we go.
Prince of Persia? Oh. Prince of Persia going back to 2D? Yeah, it's Ubisoft.
Our kingdom is cursed. The prince has been kidnapped and taken to a forbidden land. All hope rests with us, the Immortals, to rescue him and save the Empire.
Maybe it's not Prince of Persia?
For what was coming next.
So they said the Immortals.
Then again, they weren't prepared for me.
That is not Prince of Persia. Never mind. I was excited for a second. This could be good too. I might have said it a little too early. I'm not sure what this is. It's definitely not Prince of Persia. If it is Prince of Persia, I guess they're changing it quite a bit. There's no time stuff. There's no sands of time. They're not messing with time or anything.
Darkness. Hope is the only thing.
I have no clue what this is.
Fighting. I will fulfill my destiny and save the kingdom.
It is Prince of Persia. What the fuck? Like, I had like little things here and there. It's like, oh, it's Prince of Persia. Then I like looked at the gameplay and all that. I was like, that's not Prince of Persia.
Here's a little surprise. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is coming in January 2024. A brand new.
That's a different Prince of Persia.
In the iconic series with deep combat, some huge boss fights, and of course, incredible platforming, puzzles, and animation, bringing a modern take on the legendary franchise. You'll be able to see more at Ubisoft Forward streaming
January, huh?
Summer Game Fest. All right, let's move along to another iconic video game franchise that just celebrated 30 years. That's right. It's time for Mortal Kombat 1.
Like how they're just restarting the franchise.
Couldn't keep you waiting on this one. It has been 4 years since MK11, and ever since, Ed Boon and the team at NetherRealm have been hard at work on the most ambitious MK yet that reboots the series into a new era timeline. And it's coming this September. Everyone has been asking, what does it look like? Who's on the roster?
Gameplay, baby.
How do the cameo fighters work? Well, now it is time for combat. No spoilers, but this video is literally insane. Here is an extended first look at the story, gameplay, and yes, of course, the fatalities. Combat 1. Let's do it.
I think the last Mortal Kombat I played was Mortal Kombat 10.
I have had enough of you.
Then go before I put you down.
Fight.
Oh, shit. Well, that looks like straight up Mortal Kombat. You got the juggling.
Today, you have proven worthy of joining us. Come, there are other champions I must gather.
What do you want?
Sento, it's my family blade.
Sento's mine, and I won't give it up without a fight.
Interesting. Oh shit. This is not brutalities.
Enough. Okay, let's go back to one here. Who are you again?
Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm, god of fire.
They bring back tag matches? That looked like a tag match.
You have skills, Raiden, but you're inexperienced.
Whatever experience I lack, I make up for in heart.
If your disease becomes known, you will be banished.
I don't know who I would want to like to see as like a guest cameo.
Covet my throne.
Who's recent that wouldn't mind seeing? I wouldn't mind seeing a JoJo character, like either Jotaro or Dio. Dio would be kind of fucking cool. Like he fucking freezes time and just rips your head off. That or Jolene Cujo.
Finish him.
Yeah, baby. Make those, oh. Whew. Yeah, those fucking fatalities. Whoa. Wait, that was a duo. That was a duo fatality. What the fuck? So yeah, it looks like they have tag matches and all that. That's really fucking cool.
I mean, that was pretty good, right, guys? Now, I'm sure you have many questions about what we just saw, and to tell you more, I am so honored to welcome to Summer Game Fest one of our industry's greatest creators, a man who has been loyal to the same franchise and fan base for more than 3 decades. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest the creator of Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon!
Ed Boon! God, he is an absolute veteran of the actual, like, just the industry as a, entirety.
Congratulations. They love you. All right, well, Ed, first of all, thank you for that incredible world premiere. We got to see all of the gameplay of MK1, and everyone just wants to know more about this, because first of all, this is it's MK1, right? It went from 11 to 1, so tell us about this. Is it a new timeline?
Yeah. I don't know how many people have seen the ending of Mortal Kombat 11. Liu Kang basically was kind of graduated into, like, a fire god, right? And he created a brand new universe. And this universe, this is why we're calling it Mortal Kombat 1, is because this is the beginning of a new timeline. A number of these characters you've seen before, but they're told in a completely different story. And so Sub-Zero and Scorpion are brothers now, and there's all these things that were rivalries before are now allies, and so mixing the whole thing up. So we're just kind of rebooting, and that's what the 1 is for.
Going back to basics too.
Everything we saw there was, in-game gameplay. The cinematics look incredible. I know the team has been working for 4 years on this, but the thing we got to talk about are these.
Well, they're remaking Metal Gear Solid 3.
Pretty amazing stuff there. Now, so tell us, how does that work? You have your sort of.
It's not new, but they're remaking it.
And then I know you also have a separate kind of cameo menu, so you pick sort of a pair when you start the game?
Yeah, normally in
oh, they're not showing the full roster. Wait, is that how much the roster looks?
You select your character.
There's going to be a lot of characters.
There's a second roster of characters, which are a whole new, completely different fighters that are the cameo fighters. And these fighters...
Cameos, there you go.
They will join the fight. But
a lot of blank squares there.
Yeah, so it's kind of imagine yourself with Sub-Zero, but you have some of Jack's moves, and you can call him out. You can do it multiple times, as you saw in the gameplay. So you can basically combine these two characters. All the
it's not all of them though. Like
with all the cameo fighters, and
there's going to be a good amount of.
That's where the player's kind of imagination comes in, and they can actually customize
levels.
What they like seeing. The best team ups.
Well, so how does that work? So you're in gameplay, you have your main, you have your cameo. How do you summon them? Is it time-based? Like, how often do they come in? It's not a tag team thing, right?
Exactly. And you're basically summoning them. It's just one button push is basically summoning, but they have a variety. So you can go, push that button with towards, and it'll do a different move. Push it with down, it'll do a different move. Okay. And so the combination.
Oh, I see. So you can bring them in a combo almost.
Exactly. And you see there's like a meter up on top, which is basic. That'll limit it, so you can't obviously fire them indefinitely, but you can call them pretty much whenever you want, and they have like in the middle of a combo they'll have a lot of basically a whole arsenal of their moves. So Sonya, you saw come out there. Sometimes you'll see them appear twice in there.
amazing. So time-based, they come out, and then obviously as you go through, you revealed some of them there, but is it a different set of characters that'll be in the cameos? Are there some repeats from the main roster? How will that work?
Yeah. Some of the characters are going to be available as cameos as well as the main roster fighters. You can play Sub-Zero with Sub-Zero, right?
Okay.
you can
It's duos.
Scorpion, but a lot of our cameo fighters are kind of like nods back to our first game. So you'll notice Sonya and Kano and Jax are in their kind of older costumes. And so there's a lot of that novelty. We have a lot of like really.
Imagine if you have a mirror match where it's like Scorpion versus Scorpion versus Scorpion versus Scorpion.
There's a lot of like kind of really digging into the old Mortal Kombat games as far as getting, we really love the novelty of it. We really want the cameo characters to feel, kind of nod to the old games.
Well, speaking of nodding the old games, let's talk. You confirmed, I think, or at least known that Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually going to be in.
Yeah, Jean-Claude's already been confirmed.
Yes. That was, people don't know the story. I mean, Bloodsport was such an inspiration for Mortal Kombat, so he finally is now part of it.
It's a huge first full circle moment. The first Mortal Kombat game, we originally wanted to be Van Damme, the video game, and that never really worked out. So
couldn't get the license for it, probably.
Over the last 30 years, we've tried to get him. We were this close, like 4 or 5 times, and so finally we got him, and he's doing the voices too.
Oh,
so
no shit.
Jean-Claude, his voice doing Johnny Cage lines and stuff like that. We're really excited about it.
Wow. Well, I know the team has been working so hard in Chicago to build this through COVID, and it's coming out in September, so we don't have to wait long, right?
That's right. This has been a very difficult secret to keep over the last 4 years, and so but we could not be more excited in terms of getting players' hands on it. And throughout the summer, we're going to be showing a lot more content, a lot more characters, a lot more cameo characters. So there's a lot of reveals that are coming up.
Amazing. Well, Ed, thank you so much for giving us the first look at MK1. As you said, this weekend people will be playing it, press and media, so we'll be seeing lots more coverage, lots more characters to reveal on the main roster and cameos. Ed Boon, thank you so much. First look at Mortal Kombat. Awesome. Thanks so much. Amazing. So excited about that one. All right. Next up, it's been a fun couple weeks for action RPG fans with the release of Diablo 4, which is truly fantastic. Another big and anticipated ARPG is Path of Exile 2 from Grinding.
Oh, yes, their direct competitor.
Updating and patching the original PoE since its release in 2013. We haven't seen anything on the sequel in over 2 years, but that changes right now. Here is your first look at a raw gameplay capture from Path of Exile 2, a sequel that pushes the engine and gameplay to a new level.
Oh boy. Path of Exile 2, directly competing against fucking Diablo 4.
Where are the gods?
I like both. I like Diablo and Path of Exile. Looks fantastic. It's a good year to be an ARPG fan, man. Got Diablo 4, Path of Exiles 2 coming out soon. Holy shit, that design. Ooh, do we get a date? Please tell me we get a release date. July 28th?
Looks amazing, and there's more coming in July. Last week marked the release of Street Fighter VI, a game we featured last year at Summer Game Fest. Well, the team at Capcom has an important update to share with you right now.
Is that a cyborg Ryu? You're probably gonna see some gameplay in Ubisoft Forward.
Intelligence, Leviathan. Welcome to Bikitoa Island.
Are you gonna have little mini games like that? cyborg guy. Oh, it was a crossover event. Yeah, because isn't that game being published by Capcom as well? I think so. Exoprimal.
I'm guessing Ryu from Street Fighter facing off against a dinosaur probably wasn't on your bingo card for today's show. That Street Fighter
I don't have a bingo card. Kind of done with those now.
With the game coming out on July 14th. But guess what, guys? That may actually not be the craziest collaboration on the show.
That and I didn't have time to make a bingo card, so no bingo card for me this game, Summer Game Fest.
An imagination. We can shape the fabric of reality, transforming everything you may think you know.
Oh, the Dead by Daylight stuff. He looks a little weird. I've never gotten into Dead by Daylight.
Dead by Daylight in July. I mean, I
Dead by Daylight. He just looks a little weird in that cutscene. He'll probably look just fine in the game, though.
Way to find out is probably to go.
Good to see him in a game.
This man's bold creative choices have earned him an Academy Award and a few memes on the internet across more than 4 decades of incredible.
They actually have Nick Cage on the stage.
Join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest, Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas fucking Cage. Yeah, he's looking good for his age, though. He's looking nice and healthy.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Happy to meet you.
They actually got Nicolas Cage.
Oh, wow. Yeah, thank you. I'm so happy to be invited to your very, very cool club, everybody.
Finally, I mean, I got to say, this is such a crazy, unexpected collaboration. I got to understand, how did this come about? I mean, some people be like, oh, maybe he'll show up in Fortnite. Maybe he'll be in a Hideo Kojima game. But Dead by Daylight, I mean, how does this happen?
Well, it's a museum of horror, right?
Yes.
And when I make movies, one of my favorite genres is horror. And in this, and in that genre,
I kind of would have liked to see him as the killer.
Who I think is amazing, and she made an appearance in this game. So that
every time he catches like a survivor, he like whips out a line.
In this game, and it's cool that it really is this museum of horror. Michael Myers, you said, all these different characters all coming together. And you play yourself, or who do you play?
So I play this heightened, exaggerated version of a film actor named Nick Cage.
He's did that before. I've watched that movie.
He's going to a location thinking he's making a movie, and instead he wakes up in the fog. And in the fog, he's surrounded by crows and serial killers, and it's rather amusing. And there's something about it that I think, as a survivor, is like a bonding experience. It's a bit like hide and go seek. You have your 3 other teammates who are survivors with you, and it's teamwork. You're working together to pull through, and I like that. And so that was a large reason for wanting to do it as well, that feeling of bonding with your friends.
And you're fully in for this. I know we heard your voice in there, so you recorded lines for it and everything?
See, I want you to know when you're playing the Nick Cage survivor, I even have, when you're choosing your skins, I even say, always remember to dress to match your talent. I want you to know that you're with me, that we're one, that we're fused. And so it was important to me that everything I do, everything I say, from the scream to the grunt, down to the most minimal, exasperated expression of a sigh, whatever it is, it's my voice, so that we are fused.
All right. Fully method, Nick Cage. I love it. I mean, this is so fun. This game, as you said, is such an awesome kind of collaboration with so many different characters. For you, I mean, how did you find out about Dead by Daylight? Do you know much about the video game
Somebody
world?
very important in my family is a Dead by Daylight enthusiast,
Okay.
and that really put the hook in, pun intended. See, Dead by Daylight to me was an opportunity to branch out. I've never been invited into this space before.
Yeah.
I'm always looking for new adventures. So this to me was like, wow, I can make a whole new audience, meet a whole new audience, and branch out and go on this Dead by Daylight adventure. I didn't say, it took me nothing but a split second to say yes. And speaking about split seconds, excuse me, what I noticed, excuse me, sinuses, allergies. What I noticed was that every move you make when you're doing this, when you're in the gaming space, it's timed down to the split second. It's a very immersive experience when you're acting out in this space, because every move, every grunt, every sigh you make has to be timed perfectly with the gamer's moves. So that was something that I learned from this, and I'm always looking to learn something.
Well, we love having you in the video game world. We want to see Nick Cage in more games.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Nick, thank you so much. Hopefully the first of many. Nicolas Cage, great to see you, man. Awesome. There you go. Lock it in. Now, for all of you who want to play Nick Cage in Dead by Daylight, the chapter officially comes out on July 25th on PC and console, but PC players can try it earlier by downloading the player test build on July 5th. And here's an exclusive first look at Nicolas Cage in Dead by Daylight.
Damn right I made it.
Anything goes here at Summer Game Fest. All right, thank you very much, Nick. Now, lately we've been seeing an incredible number of video game adaptations, but back in 2019, The Witcher on Netflix, inspired by the Witcher book series, showed the potential of well-done adaptations, and later this month, Season 3, Volume 1 arrives, and now it's time for the world premiere of the trailer, introduced by Henry Cavill and the cast.
Hello, Witcher fans. We are all gathered here today to share something with you.
Be sure to tune into The Witcher Season 3. Volume 1 Volume 1 debuts on June 29th.
Yeah, this show's not going to survive without Henry, man.
Of our brand new trailer for Season 3 of The Witcher.
Thanks for tuning in to the Summer Games Fest and enjoy the trailer.
Neutrality. It won't get you a statue.
It's like, I like all the other actors and all that.
But it'll certainly help.
It's the switching of the actors in the middle of the actual, like, show is the stupid part. I don't like that decision.
I won't abandon Ciri.
Neutrality has consequences too.
You're right.
Embrace. Well, that's deeply worrying.
Everything that's happening, it's all connected. And she's at the center of it.
If war is coming, there is no hiding her from it.
You sure about this?
Are you?
Oh shit, the Wild Hunt.
History has a way of repeating itself. The dangers we've seen foretell an even more menacing future. For the first time, I understand real fear.
We're witches.
Is that so?
I'll never get over how cute they look for monsters. And they're like, no, please, don't hurt me. And then, wow! Fangs. Just like a boatload of fangs. All up in your business.
You have my attention. Ooh, doesn't look half bad. Yeah, I'm keeping a talking to a minimum because I have unexpected guests at the house. Oh, this is a VR game.
Let's go.
It's Crossfire. All right.
We have no choice. The root will destroy everything. For all time. No turning back after
They didn't show Death Stranding 2 yet. No Death Stranding 2. So wait, Remnant 2 has cyborgs and robots now? Yeah, Remnant 2 is looking solid though.
All right, we have much more Summer Game Fest to come, including a first look at the gameplay of Alan Wake 2, the world premiere of the new season of Fortnite, Call of Duty Season 4, and maybe a few more surprises for you. As we go through today's reveals, use the hashtag gaming on TikTok to react to the news. And we want to welcome everyone co-streaming the show live on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and other platforms.
Yeah, I think after Final Fantasy 16 comes out, I think the game that I'm most excited about is Alan Wake 2.
For watching more than 30 minutes of the show. Now, speaking of surprises, another legendary gaming hero is set to return later this year in a brand new game built from the ground up in a style that I think is going to get this fan base and longtime fans of video games very excited. Here's another Summer Game Fest global game announcement. New thrills with a classic feel.
Can you go back and forth between art styles? Oh, is that actual gameplay? Yeah, it looks nice. It's kind of gives me some Sonic Generations feel vibe to it though. Okay, they're gonna have more than one art style, which is really cool. Oh, some 3D elements too, though. Oh, they got the whole like. I wonder if they'll add pinball in it too. That's pretty cool. I'll probably check it out. I haven't played a really good Sonic game in forever.
How about that? A new standard for 2D classic Sonic that's bound to appeal to new and legacy fans alike. This past April, Honkai Star Rail launched, and as you're about to see, the game is bringing an exciting new character to space fantasy RPGs. However, we don't just have a new peak for current players, but also for those awaiting the game's release on PlayStation. Take a look.
I wish this universe had a few more things to do. Don't you get bored running across the map every day?
Right when I heard that voice, instantly got a headache.
Here's our next stop. I can't wait.
Another busy day ahead of us.
I have to agree with you, Cody. It's like I thought this was gonna be something a little bit different from like the Toho guys or whatever their company is named. It's just not a gotcha.
Need a hand? My pleasure.
I mean, it's turn-based. Other than the turn-based combat, it's pretty much like Genshin Impact. Because the gameplay is the only thing that's different from the actual, like, the combat. But opening up chests, the UI and everything like that, there's a lot of similarities when it comes to Genshin Impact. Oh, it is coming out on PS5 though. I'll probably do a peek play of it and that's probably it. I'm probably not actually gonna really play the game though. Hey Ninja. So it is going to be on PS5. I was wondering if they were going to do that.
Inspired by the story of Pinocchio, Lies of P is a Soulsborne-like game from the team at NeoWiz, which is coming to Game Pass, PlayStation, and PC this year. Well, if you're wondering exactly when, we have news to share with you on its release with this brand new trailer.
Geppetto's puppet.
Oh yeah, everyone's like really excited about this game, but I'm still lukewarm about this. It's mainly because I'm just kind of tired of Souls-like games, and this take of Pinocchio doesn't really strike me. Not gonna lie though, it does look good, and it looks like it's gonna be a really fun game, but just don't expect me to play it. It's not my Pinocchio, man. It's a weird... Could have just made a new IP, but it's alright. This game better be French as hell, though. You gotta play this game in French. La France. Man, how could you do that to the French people? The well is submarine. They changed the well into a submarine. I was kind of hoping it was like a big ass creature. You had to fight the well. Jiminy Cricket, is he like an automaton? Oh, there's a demo. I guess I'll play the demo as a peek play, and
that's right. A demo for Lies of P is now available across PlayStation.
I might do some peek plays later tonight.
And prepare for the release on September 19th.
There's probably going to be a second stream
now
tonight.
It's time for the reveal of a visually stunning new game based on a classic manga with a story and world created by one of the most celebrated anime artists of all time. This is one of those games that I feel lucky we get to reveal for the first time here at Summer Game Fest. And I think you'll be pretty hyped once you see the gameplay, all built in Unreal Engine 5. Here we go.
Oh? What game could this be? Is it a manga I know? Man, it's a celebrated manga. Thank you. Wait a minute. Oh. Wait a minute. So the Dragon Ball Z, like, the Dragon Ball artists? What franchise is this for? From the, yeah, it's creator of Dragon Ball, but is this a new IP or? Is this like a new IP or is this an actually established manga? Oh, it has tank gameplay though. Yeah, it looks cool as shit. But you recognize the character? Yeah, this is something I'm not familiar with, so I don't know if this is actually a new IP or not. Because he says this is an established property. Sandland. It looks good. Might have to check out the manga. I'll probably read the manga before I play the game. How come I've never heard of it? It's so weird.
Become an unlikely hero in an adventure where you don't need to be human to save humanity. That's coming from Bandai Namco, and we're excited to see more of it soon. Independent games are such an important part of the industry.
I'm down for it.
Thing that's very important to us at Summer Game Fest is supporting those creators as well. After the live show, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from I'm 8-Bit and Double Fine with some.
Oh, it's a manga from 2000.
Now, one of the biggest independent publishers is Annapurna Interactive.
It's not that old.
And later this month, as part of Summer Game Fest, they'll be revealing.
Oh, there's only one volume? Really?
New projects. Let's see how many you can figure
out. It's a one-off?
In this little tease.
Maybe that's why I've never heard of it. Oh shit! This is DLC. Oh, it's Annapurna Showcase, probably. I was gonna say, is there a sequel for the Stray game? That would be kind of cool. Yeah, this is like all Annapurna games. Yeah, Annapurna has been releasing some pretty good games. I mean, that was a fucking masterpiece for them. Outer Wilds. Oh yeah, their showcase is that. I like how there's a trailer for their showcase.
We'll find out later this month. All right, next we're stepping into the world of Throne and Liberty, a free-to-play PC and console MMORPG from NCSoft and Amazon Games with an always-changing environment.
That's another Amazon game.
PvE and the ability to transform into creatures to battle across land, sea, and air. Here's a look at Throne and Liberty.
How's New Worlds doing? Is it still alive? I think it is.
Guiding star has shattered. Its shards scattered across the...
Wait, is this considered a new MMO? That's the second MMO then. It is pretty much dead, so they're gonna make a second one just because.
Searches for these lost fragments, destroying anything in their path.
See, they didn't blacken the sky; they made a new sun.
Harness their power. put down this threat once and for all.
Oh, is it from the guys from Guild Wars? Ooh, this is promising then. 'Cause I like Guild Wars 2. Guild Wars 2 was like one of the very few MMOs like in the past 10 years that I was like, oh yeah. Not even past 10 years, like 15. That I've like, yes, this is a good MMO. It got some traversal that's very... Oh, you turn into a bird. A hawk or an eagle. I have to look at some like straight up gameplay for it to see if I'm excited about it. But yeah, you could sign up for the tech test. I was gonna be on consoles too, or at least PS5.
Looks great. I also want to say hello to everybody watching on Steam right now. I'm sorry we don't have any free Steam Decks for you right now, but on June 19th, Steam X Fest does return, giving fans a chance to try out hundreds of new in-development games. One of them is the free-to-play medieval fantasy sword-fighting game Warhaven from Nexon, which lets you transform into supernatural immortals. Here's a new look.
Ooh, is that a physics-based destruction that I just see there? Hopefully I wasn't... Hopefully that was real-time destruction. I know it's like a cutscene, but that looked real-time. Is that a cleric? Third person, health bars. This is kind of like the game I just played not too long ago, Warlander. Is it that? Edgelord. That guy doesn't look like he fits in the universe. Yeah, this is like Warlander. This is the closest game I can think about. But yeah, this kind of reminds me of Warlander. I just did a peek play of that game not too long ago. Now I'm seeing a game that looks pretty close to this. It's Warlander's DLC. They're changing the graphics. Yeah, you're gonna have to pay an extra $60 for it, but hey. Or 70. Yeah, Warhaven. Is it the same people? I like how it's War. War's in the title.
Hey, this is not...
It's Jacksepticeye. Well, I could probably mute until they're done with that. I like Jacksepticeye, but I don't need this. Yes, this game has been out for a bit. Has it been officially released, or has it just been in early access this whole time?
Pilgrims, summer is coming, and with it, a lot of cool stuff will make its way to Dying Light to Stay Human. Get ready for darker, more dangerous nights and roaming volatiles, complete with improved parkour.
Oh yeah, they're gonna support this game for like another 5 years.
Think of an event season like you have never seen before. Trust me, for one of them you
I'll
will
probably come back in another year or two for Dying Light 2.
get the deadliest summers to date.
Oh no. Okay, I was about to say, is my internet dying or? I do not know how I feel about this game. Still have yet to play Dying Light 2. It was a fun game. You may or may not prefer the first one though. It just depends. They're both really good at its premise, but yeah. Dying Light 2 had its issues, but the first one had its issues too. Samsung.
Welcome back to Summer Game Fest. Isn't that great? By the way, Crash Team Rumble is going to feature playable Ripperoo and Engine, Neo Cortex's right-hand guy in Season 1. Now, it's time to change the topic and descend into madness. Joining me is a guy who was last on stage at the Game Awards 2021 to announce Alan Wake 2.
Oh, yeah.
He's come all the way from Finland. Please welcome from Remedy, Sam Lake.
And he's gonna be in the game too. He literally is voicing his own character, and he's the face. It's Max Payne.
Good to see you. Looking dapper as always.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, we are so excited because when you announced Alan Wake 2 at the Game Awards, you said 2023. We are in 2023. It's coming this October, and we are so excited about this, Sam. I know it's been a long time coming for fans and for you. 13 years since the first Alan Wake. So tell us a bit about what can we expect in the sequel.
It's been quite a journey, yes.
Yeah.
Alan Wake 2 is Remedy's first survival horror game. We have 2 playable characters. It's a 50-50.
They're classifying it as survival horror.
They are on their own separate, terrifying journeys through 2 different worlds, and yet it's all connected. And the player gets to switch between them at given points in the story as they choose.
Yeah, we saw, obviously, at the PlayStation event, you revealed Saga, the second character. Tell us a bit about her. She's in Bright Falls, and she's sort of living a narrative that Alan has written. Is that right?
Well, that's a good question to ask going into this. So, yes, we have Alan Wake, our title character, of course, trying to escape from the nightmare dimension of the dark place.
Yes.
And then we have Saga, our new hero, FBI agent, coming to the Pacific Northwest small town of Bright Falls, together with her partner, Alex Casey.
Okay. And they're somehow linked in some way, right?
They are coming to investigate a series of ritualistic murders.
Okay.
And very quickly, the investigation turns into a nightmare when they discover pages of a horror story. Maybe written by a certain missing writer.
By the initials AEW.
And this horror story starts to come true around them.
Interesting. So obviously it's, Alan is still going to be playable in the game. You're going to experience his journey, but Saga, this is sort of new character, and there is that sort of link. Tell us a bit about, you said split 50-50. Do they have separate missions? Because I think you can play them in sort of different sequences or orders if you want, right?
Yeah, we go into the experience playing as Saga.
Okay.
And it's a sequel, but it's also a standalone experience. We are not expecting everybody to do homework if they have not played the original game. Yeah. This can be enjoyed as is. Saga doesn't know anything about the lore, about the supernatural in this world. She will be going in very quickly.
All right, I think it's just Laura and Claire that's in the house now.
And with that, all the players will be on that journey with her. And
it was
then we open up the experience
pretty loud house.
so that you can hop to play Alan Wake in the dark place as he's trying to find his way out. And you can keep on playing as Saga in the Pacific Northwest as the investigation goes on.
Cool.
And you are free to switch between them. There are a lot of connection points in many surprising ways, but there is no right way to play through this. You can choose. You can go on as Alan all the way close to the end, or as Saga, or you can keep hopping between these two sides of it.
Well, you're always so good at kind of telling challenging, interesting narratives in unique ways. I mean, Remedy's always been known for that, and you especially, so we can't wait to see how these stories intertwine, I'm sure, throughout the experience. Today, though, I know you brought with you some gameplay of Saga's adventure. We're just going to see a raw segment of the game, right?
Oh, shit.
Raw gameplay for the
Raw
first
gameplay,
time ever.
baby.
This is early on from the experience.
They're hyped, Sam. They're ready for it.
Probably like your first hour or so.
So tell us, what are we going to see? What
Supernatural forces of darkness have brought the murder victim, in this case, back to life as a monster. And Saga is outside Bright Falls at Cauldron Lake, trying to find him and stop him.
Just outside of Cauldron
that,
Lake, huh?
Let's take a look at raw, unedited gameplay from Alan Wake 2. Thanks, Sam.
Thank you.
So they said this is their first survival horror. Yeah, because Alan Wake was more of like, kind of like an action, definitely more based upon the story itself. So I have a feeling this is going to be just a darker story, which I'm really hoping so.
Sounds like somebody's home.
Because if you guys ever seen the latest Twin Peaks, that got really fucking dark real quickly compared to the original Twin Peaks. So I'm excited. Yeah, this is a good year to be a survival horror fan too. We had the remake of Dead Space, the remake of Resident Evil 4. Well, it's 2 remakes. I guess you could be either happy or... But wait, there's more. Oh shit. Oh, is the flashlight not actually doing anything? Okay, you have to like focus it. Oh shit. How's that Resident Evil 3 dodge?
A monster, like Nightingale.
Well, it's the same. Actually, that's the same type of dodge they had in Control. Control had that same feature, so I'm guessing whatever they are wanting to implement from Control, they're going to put into this game too. Oh yeah, I remember it. It was just when she had the flashlight on him, it wasn't doing anything like the original one. Because the original one, if you just had the flashlight on him and not focus it on him, it still did something. This one, it looks like you have to purposely focus it. Sounds interesting that you can't just lay the flashlight on the enemy. You actually have to purposely like do stuff. That's a heart.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. Killer left a message.
It's for us.
We were all trapped in a horror story. The horror story wanted us dead. There's something I'm forgetting. Something important. Something's not right.
Oh, I can't wait. Ooh, this is gonna probably be the main horror game for Horror Month.
Long time coming, but Alan Wake 2 looks incredible. Thank you to Sam and Remedy for that first look at gameplay. Now let's
Hey, if HBO picks this up for our show,
of Warhammer Space Marine.
kind of hoping David Lynch makes it. David Lynch directs. That'd be fucking awesome.
They engaged us on 2 planets, Avarax and Kadaku.
Hey, more Warhammer 40k. Oh yeah, this is a Space Marine, isn't it? Isn't it?
No, Captain.
Ah, yeah. More Space Marine. Zombie, choose your next words carefully. Heretic. Dude, look at that. Yo, shit. I'm just looking for more better Warhammer games, to be honest. That bolt gun game that released not too long ago looks fun. Man, when's the last time we saw Titus?
Open the gates.
Ban the blasphemer, the heretic, the non-believer.
Hold them back, damn it! For Ultramar! For the Emperor!
This winter, it may or may not get pushed back. So as this says this winter, it might get pushed back to like January or February. Yeah, I was about to say Henry Cavill's gonna be doing some Warhammer stuff. I wonder if he's gonna be a Space Marine or is he gonna be something else? Is he gonna be a Chaos Surgeon? I have a feeling he's gonna be like someone like Titus. Watch, he's gonna be fucking Horus. Oh, I like the look of this game. My potatoes. Really cool art style. Yes, Your Grace. Snowfall. I'm guessing there was another Yes for Your Grace game.
Beautiful indie game, Yes, Your Grace, Snowfall. Now it is time for another global game announcement, and this one comes from the mind
Looks
of
good.
Saber Interactive, Focus Entertainment, and yes, horror master John Carpenter. It's a brand new world, a brand new story.
Carpenter.
It looks like a heck of a lot of fun. Check this out.
I'm into some John Carpenter stuff. It's been a bit though since I've seen any of his work.
We gotta be ready.
Is that a Bon Jovi song?
Nobody half-asses it this time. Ruby.
Yeah, it is a it's a Bon Jovi song. Yeah. It's a Bon Jovi song. No.
On my mark.
I'm gonna have to mute it. The zombie game. I mean, technically it's a cover. It's not actual Bon Jovi. Toxic Command. Oh. Well. Well. It's like a horde mode mutant zombie game. If we do get muted, I'm sorry. It's not Bon Jovi's like version. So I don't know why we would get muted, but I guess we'll find out. I don't know. How the dog's doing? It's been chaotic for the past hour.
More unexpected collaboration. Sean Carpenter and Saber with Toxic Commando. That looks tons of fun. You guys think any of those zombies made it? I don't know. All right. Well, this August brings the long-awaited full 1.0 release of Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh yeah, the official full release.
Joining the cast, we're about to see the reveal of Lord Enver Gortash, the commander of a mechanical army of Steel Watchers. He's a second antagonist and is voiced by a familiar name.
Oh, a second antagonist. Who's voicing him?
Enver Gortash, Swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them. A new age is upon us. Gods have mercy on those who would stand in our way. A mad dog understands the yank of the leash from the hand of its master, but it cannot be an equal. You...
Oh, I totally forgot. Who's this?
There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
Sounds familiar.
To my side! Let us usher in a new dawn! This city is mine!
I'm not ready.
I can't recognize him because he's having glasses and he has a baseball cap on. I recognize the voice? Who was it?
You said it was under control.
Was it the same guy that voiced Arden from like Final Fantasy?
Answer to Gortash.
I totally missed it because I was talking to Laura. So I have no fucking clue who was
He's
it.
on track, Sven tells me, still for the end of August, and we can't wait to check that out. All right, this fall, Marvel Games and Insomniac are set to bring Spider-Man
Yeah, no clarification.
exclusively to PlayStation 5. Sounds like you guys are a little hyped, so to tell us more is Brian Intihar, game director at Insomniac. Brian, thanks for coming by.
Yeah, so I gotta choose between Alan Wake and fucking Spider-Man? Shit.
Wrapping up the game, and we'll check it out in October. Thanks, Brian.
I say I'm gonna get Spider-Man 2 a little later.
Now let's take a look at Pal World, a multiplayer
I might have to wait for Spider-Man 2
where you can
then.
befriend and collect mysterious creatures called Pal, who can also fight. In other words, it's kind of like Pokemon with guns. And then we're going to look at the Land of the Morning Light, a new expansion to Black Desert Online, which recreates the mythical folktales from Korea's Joseon dynasty, and some huge bosses too.
Player is not happy right now. Had to mute my mic for a second. Yeah, it's Pokemon with guns. That is that's a wild concept. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, I've seen this game before in a while. Yeah, this game's gonna be fucking bonkers. It's such a wild ass game. The concept alone, that looks straight up like a Pokemon. The fuck? That, like, yeah. Some of these creatures look straight up like Pokemon. I don't know how I feel about it. Early access. Oh, it was a Pearl Abyss game. I totally forgot about. Oh no, wait, no, this next game's Pearl Abyss. Now this one's a Pearl Abyss game. Oh, isn't this just Black Desert? Isn't this the new region, the Japanese inspired region they showed off like what, 3-4 weeks ago? Because I had this on a This Week in Trailers. Is that an exorcist? just send him a straight up DMCA. I mean, a cease and desist would work too, though.
Our story is more than what hobbits and elves know.
Oh yeah, this is the dwarven, like,
We told it ourselves.
a mine builder
Hammer and axe we mine
instead of a city builder.
across Middle Earth,
Oh.
delving for riches.
This might be a third-person game, though. I can't tell if it's gonna be a
Treasure remains out of our reach.
top-down game. Moria. Oh yeah, because this is straight up like Moria.
Come, my fellow dwarves. Rally together. It's time we took back our home.
Kind of giving me like generic like survival game vibes though. Is this Game Pass? Oh no, okay. Oh wait, actually. I was like, is this a Game Pass thing? It's like, oh, it's a Samsung thing. At least they're quick. The ads don't last more than 30 minutes.
Now we're going to look at an exciting new mobile game from a legendary franchise.
Oh god, you said mobile though. They're not showing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. They're just showing a fucking mobile game. Well, I can probably go to the bathroom for this then. Yeah, any game, I don't know, just any game on a fucking phone, I just like, yeah, I'll pass. I don't care if it's Final Fantasy. Even though I'm like one of the biggest fans of Final Fantasy, is like, yeah, I can pass on this shit. You're gonna challenge Sephiroth? You're gonna fucking die.
Pre-registration for Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis has just started, and users will have the chance
As
to
zombies
participate in an upcoming closed beta test. Now, speaking of Final Fantasy, no. Today during Summer Game Fest, DoorDash.
Yeah, Cody, you're gonna have to tell me how it is.
You can get a free burrito
Was it?
when you order from Taco Bell.
Oh god,
using the code
DoorDash.
Game Fest. Plus, get the chance to win a Final Fantasy 16 prize pack. DoorDash, stay in your game. Yep, we got you. All right. Now here's a look at the game we debuted last year at TGA. Banishers, Ghosts of New Eden, the story of two ghost hunters in the haunted wilds of North America.
Ooh, ghost hunting. Oh yeah, it's this game. It had a really cool like
Death to the dead.
showing to it. As Don't Nod's first like kind of action game.
We are banishers. We end suffering for those who live.
I'm interested to see what this game's gonna look like.
We bring closure to those who don't. I want us back, Red. I want revenge on what killed me. I want to live.
As the man says, we face a choice, simple and awful.
I banish you. Death to the dead.
Do we kill? To be together again?
Or do we part forever?
Come out, wherever you are. Come on, show yourself.
Red.
Every bloody time.
He looks pretty promising. Oh shit! Oh fucking shit!
あなた好みの単純な力仕事です。ある人物を警護していただきます。頼みましたよ。コードネーム上流。
I want to say something, but Claire's not happy right now.
お待たせしてしまって。
トラブル発生。車はまだか。
到着まで3分。何があった？
お前らも今回り右すりゃ無事に帰れる。さもなきゃ。これから起きることは全部お前らの選んだ結果だ。
I think this is a legitimate Yakuza game again. I thought this was... I wonder if this is tying into the next Kiwami? Oh, not Kiwami, but the next Like a Dragon game. But this is a straight up Yakuza game.
お前の名は
俺に名はない。
Was this like the man with no name? The man who erased his name. Oh shit. Oh, this is the Gaiden game. Oh fuck.
Good morning, Stanley.
Oh my god, more Yakuza.
I hope you have a
I mean, Like a Dragon.
Change username.
They're ditching the Yakuza titles.
Adjusting morning wake up. Good morning, just Stan.
Base to capsule 12. Come in. You there, Stan?
Green across the board. Looks like we're good.
Uh-oh. We got another C game.
Definitely a leak here, Tim.
I don't know if this is more story-based and not survival-based. I'm so blind.
Been now.
3 years. 2 months and 17 days.
Looks cool. I like the look of it.
What sort of operation are they running down here? He shouldn't be here.
I want a diver's license.
This doesn't make sense.
Like, speaking of divers.
No.
Yeah, psychological game. Under the Waves. Ooh. That's something to look forward to.
Under the Waves, and today, incidentally, is World Ocean Day. Fun fact.
Hey.
Right, next,
Happy World Ocean Day.
Call of Duty coming this fall, along with Warzone Mobile. Today, we're going to give you the first ever look at Season 4 of Modern Warfare 2 Warzone, launching next week. Here's your first look at Vondel, a new Warzone location with points of interest, including a medieval castle, a soccer stadium, and an abandoned zoo. Yep, it's all happening. Check it out. Here you go.
I might have to mute this because, you know, copyright. And it's Call of Duty anyway. This game's already out. And, yeah. So, I haven't played this game in about a month now. But, you know, I got my fill. I probably don't need to play another Call of Duty for another, like, 10, maybe 20 years. Now that I played Modern Warfare 2 again. It's funny. I played Modern Warfare 2 like a decade or two, like decade and a half ago. And yeah, it still feels like Modern Warfare. So now that I reaffirmed my assessment when it comes to Call of Duty, I probably will never invest in money ever again, to be honest, when it comes to Call of Duty. I don't know. There was something about when Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 came out, I was kind of itching for a game like that. And now it scratched the itch. I probably won't have that itch for another 10 to 20 years.
German automaker turned 75 years old today. And to celebrate their contributions in the automotive and gaming space.
Oh, really? Universal Pictures for Legend of Zelda? Oh, snap. When did that happen?
Of 75 consoles inspired by 6 famous Porsche race cars. And I'm thrilled to debut the first design here today inspired by the Porsche 963 that's racing this weekend at the 100th running of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Let's take a look.
Oh, 24-hour race in Le Mans. Dude, that is a fucking tough race. Is gonna be on the 24-hour race then? I gotta see the car. I mean, is this the vehicle? No. Oh, I don't like the look of it. Oh god, it looks ugly. I'm sorry, but that looks fucking awful.
Here
no.
it is.
No, that looks gross.
Xbox Series X. These custom consoles are not for sale, but you can enter for a chance to win.
Yeah, I would not pay money for that. That looks gross.
Make sure to stay tuned for the Porsche and Xbox social channels for additional opportunities to get your hands on these special consoles. All right, next. Phoenix Labs are building the next great entry into the cozy farm sim genre. We all like a cozy game.
Let's give it a zombie.
Like Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley. Previously announced for Nintendo Switch, there's now some exciting news for PC players too. Let's take a look at.
Oh, they will. They will. Some Porsche fanatics gonna buy that fucker.
Days pass so quickly.
They'll probably spend a smooth 10 grand on it too.
It's been a breath of fresh air.
Maybe more? I don't know. Depends on how many they have.
Cozy and settle in.
If they only have like 10 of them, then they'll probably pay like like 100 grand.
I've been itching to explore.
What is this voiceover?
Realms where magic comes to meet us.
Oh no, I fucking hate this game now because mainly the girl talking right now.
So, what do you say?
I will not talk like a normal human being. Ha ha, ha ha. That was fucking awful. I'm sure the game's probably not bad or anything, but who the fuck voiced that?
There it is, Fae Farm and Mortal Kombat in the same show, only at Summer Game Fest. Now, please welcome Ben Brode, Chief Development Officer and flannel enthusiast at Second Dinner, the developers behind the popular collectible card game Marvel Snap. What's up, Ben?
I know. Is that the, you know, it's better to just talk like a normal human being in your trailers.
Best mobile game. Seems like you've been very busy. We're excited about the Spider-Verse content.
Oh, snap. It's Marvel Snap.
Right? Yeah, it's been exciting. We've been doing a bunch of new features, some of the wildest cards we've ever made, and some new game modes. Yeah.
Yeah, new game. Is that a segue, Ben?
Certainly. Yeah, I'm excited to announce Marvel Snap's biggest update ever. We have a new game mode coming.
Hype man for the company.
Conquest mode. It's a great way to get a super competitive experience and some exciting new rewards. But you don't have to wait till next week. If you haven't tried Marvel Snap, go download it right now on your mobile device or early access on Steam.
All right, Ben. I love the enthusiasm, Ben.
Oh, it's on early access Steam.
You're made for YouTube. All right. Well, we heard you brought something fun with you for us to watch. Right?
And I'm not even 17 years old.
So listen, I am incredible at card games, so I often win. But some people, and maybe you've had this experience, Jeff, some people lose.
Yeah.
He looks like he's older than me and he has more energy. How's this possible?
No offense, Jeff. Sometimes, sometimes it's because they might just be a little bit unlucky.
Cue the tape.
Any day now.
Okay, I don't have an ideal hand of cards here, but that's fine. I'll see what I draw in future turns. Anyway, let's reveal the first location.
Labuntus 1. Each player destroys their deck.
Okay, I guess I will work with what I have. I'll play Medusa on location number 2. She gets +2 power. And let's see the next location.
Clover Dangerfield has a 25% chance of destroying your cow.
Okay, well, I mean, 25% isn't that bad. And it's gone. Okay, well...
It's like Darkest Dungeon for Marvel Snap.
Just wait. Let's see the next location.
The Big Barn. Players cannot play 4, 5, or 6 cost cows.
You gotta be kidding me.
Also, if you don't play a card this turn, you have 0 friends.
No, you're just being mean.
It's funny that they got him to do a commercial.
Still to come, we're going to look at Immortals of Avium from EA Originals and Ascendant, and the world premiere first look at Chapter 4, Season 3 of Fortnite.
Song
Now,
Wong.
if you're looking for the smartest way to level up your gaming this summer, compare top credit cards side by side with NerdWallet.
Nerd Wallet.
Maximizing your cash back.
The nerdiest of wallets.
From Wi-Fi to headsets.
It gets a noogie every day.
Legends Rise, a new cross-platform UE5 game for mobile and PC, a Fantasy Squad RPG adventure that is available to pre-register today.
Kabam.
Arthur, I have sacrificed everything to save your kind.
Pre-register a mobile game. Yeah, that's a good point. Why would you use precious space on your phone?
And you may prove worthy of your legacy.
This is another copyrighted song. Jesus Christ. Oh no, it's a weird take on King Arthur. Like when I kind of pieced it together when he said Arthur, I was like, please don't let this actually be King Arthur. Why are you bastardizing King Arthur?
Wayfinders.
The fuck is wrong with you people?
The fall. The gloom descended on Skylight. You rallied to protect the beacon.
This looks familiar. Sounds familiar. I don't know if I've seen any gameplay for this game.
The world was broken. Remember who you were.
Oh, you played the beta for this? It's actually fun? So hey, we got first confirmation from someone that has played this game. Cody has affirmed that this is a fun game. Do you think it has a long lifespan, or is it just good for a few months or something like that? What do you assume? How long of a lifespan does this game have? Since it is definitely multiplayer. It looks like it's multiplayer. Oh goodness. Fortnite. Speaking of a game that has too long of a fucking lifespan. Oh, it's an MMO, so it's gonna have a lifespan that's gonna last a long time. As long as they, well, keep it afloat. Yeah. So like as you said, it depends on the content they put out. I mean, if they're kind of like fucking Fortnite here, they'll last a long time.
Steve, seriously, you don't stand a chance.
Oh no. Forced commentary. Hey, I like my 4X games, but can we not have fake dialogue? Oh, it's a Stellaris game too. Oh no, shut the fuck up.
Scan your surroundings to retrieve and recycle anything that could be of value to Scavex.
Space Trash Scavenger. Sounds like my type of game. I'm Space Trash. And I'm a scavenger. Oh, Star Trek.
Entering hostile territory.
Is this a good Star Trek game? Wasn't there a Star Trek game that recently released that's kind of like a Telltale game? That's a board cube. Assimilate. Assimilate. Oh, is it a strategy game? June 16th.
Hey there, Summer Game Fest 2023.
That's coming out real soon, actually. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Hi. My buddy Anthony Mackie and I have been working on this for some time now. We're really excited to share with you Twisted Metal, which is streaming only on Peacock starting July.
Oh, he's going to be in the show?
And I'm very excited.
Or is he producing?
Character of Sweet Tooth, who I had the pleasure voicing.
Oh, he's voicing Sweet Tooth. And I don't know. I don't know how I feel, man.
Duplicating oneself in order to multitask. This new hack and slash game with a tactical twist allows you to do just that. Brought to you from France, here's the world premiere reveal trailer of Lisfunga, the time shift warrior, coming later this year to PC.
Goddess of time.
Receive my light, Lisfunga. Let this power flow through you, and fight again alongside your past selves.
I'm here again.
Is this a roguelite?
I look good. I rewind. I begin
Rewind
again.
time.
Another me to fight with.
Oh, it's one of those kind of games. They had a multiplayer game like this. I do like me some roguelikes too.
You're not the only one who can be in multiple places at once.
Oh, so you have enemies that can do the same thing.
I will become Legion and crush these demons.
Onwards.
I wonder how complicated it's gonna get. Hopefully really complicated.
Very cool independent game. All right, next up is a brand new IP from Ascendant Studios, a single-player, first-person magic shooter called Immortals of Avium. It's fast and fluid. It's an FPS in a fantasy setting, kind of like Doom with magic. It also has a great cast led by Darren Barnett as the main character, Jack, and he joins us now. Hey, Darren.
Hey, guys.
This game looks like it's going to be okay, at least. It should be fun.
Super high production.
It's a single-player game from EA? What the fuck?
Tell us about the guy you play. You're the main character, Jack, right?
Yes, I am playing the main character, Jack, as seen behind me. He's a battle mage. That
Why such a generic name?
Threat. He's brash, he's funny, but he gets the job done.
Well, it's the
It'd be better just to use his first name,
so
Darren.
Fast-paced. There's so much action in it. You know, with all the spells, the spell casting, and the magic. What can you tell us about the story and sort of
that quote from 2019, huh? Was it 2019? I thought it was older.
From nothing, he's I guess they call him a street rat, is what he was. But he, during a time of intense trauma, he summons the power to control magic. Becomes part of the Immortals, which is like the elite Navy SEAL squad of this world called Avium, and they are in the middle of an Everwar fighting for the control of magic.
Okay. You have a great cast. You, Gina Torres in it. Lots of amazing actors in this incredible, really high production value.
So if he's an immortal, that means he can't die, right? Right?
And I know you brought something with you to share today, which is a gameplay sequence, which is one of the most epic sort of parts of the game, right?
Yeah. So
It
this
better
is a
be.
wild part of the game. This trailer is going to be showing you the Immortals and myself confronting Sandrak directly, who is the top villain of this game, and trying to end the Everwar. And it's taking place in like one of the most badass levels of a video game I've seen. We're battling on top of a 400-foot mech in the middle of the ocean as it moves around. It's wild. So let's take a look.
All right, let's take a look at some brand new gameplay from Immortals.
That's saying something compared to like God of War have had some really fucking crazy things. You know, fighting on top of a fucking Titan.
Sandrax literally pushed us to the edge. Everyone that can fight already is. And we're still losing.
EA. So is that he said it was a mech. That looks like a Titan. I don't know.
What's our bearing, sir?
North.
Guess it's a mech.
East, 5 knots.
We'll catch him, sir.
5 knots is not fast. Is it me or is the audio mix a little weird?
Got it. get to the control room.
Kind of just makes me want to play Tokyo Wire again. It's like, you know what had really good gameplay kind of like this, but did it really well? I mean, I'm not saying that this game's not doing it well, but it makes me want to play Tokyo Wire. Or Wire Tokyo, or yeah. That game I played like a year ago. A few months ago. I need to revisit that game. That game was fun. I still need to platinum that game too. It was a game I told myself that, oh, I need to platinum that game because it was actually really fun.
I want to be an immortal. I want to fight this war as one of you.
You're what's called a triarch.
This is gonna be one of those games where I'll play it,
To manifest
but not at its full price. I'll be playing it when it's on sale.
We're only going to win this one together.
I'm not paying an extra full $70 for this game, or whatever they're charging in. And it comes out next month, too. It's like, yeah, I want to support single-player games, but not...
gameplay today, and that game looks incredible. Coming out this summer from...
It looks alright.
Now, one game that constantly reinvents itself is Fortnite, and tomorrow,
Jesus.
3 Wilds launches, and today,
Chapter 4, Season 3. Jesus Christ.
The center of the island has collapsed, revealing a vast, hidden jungle with ancient secrets to discover. And of course, there's a whole new Battle Pass lineup where you can unleash the power, yes, of Cybertron. Here we go.
Oh, not surprised anymore now. I mean, yeah, I'm not surprised with anything that this game does anymore. I don't think I've ever really been surprised. It's more disappointed. This is Jurassic Park. Fortnite has everything. Oh, okay, yeah, just totally casually tame a fucking raptor. That's gonna be a game mechanic if it's not already a game mechanic. And you see Lara Croft just kind of walk up on the horizon. Because, you know, Fortnite. I mean, they already had Lara Croft in the game. Who have they not had in the game, to be honest? They're running out of options here. I guess Optimus Prime? I thought they already had, like, I don't know. It's because they're still considered the most popular game, at least when it comes to a game as service. There's not a lot of people actually watching Fortnite content on YouTube, though. I've looked at the numbers recently and it's like, ooh. Man, Fortnite's not popular on YouTube.
Fortnite Wilds launches tomorrow.
Oh yeah, their marketing team, man, they're fucking dumping.
And it is a deep honor for me to present this game.
Oh.
What you're about to see is a world premiere trailer that gives us a new look at an expansive world we can't wait to explore again.
I wonder what it is.
From a studio that surprised the world and redefined
Are you gonna wet Kojima's dick again?
genre with its iconic characters and rich storytelling. I want to thank them for this trailer for one of gaming's most anticipated upcoming releases. The rumors were true.
Or is it something else? Is it not Kojima? No, it's not Kojima.
Caused by a massive tornado which swept through sectors 0, 1, and 2.
Oh, fuck. Oh, it's Final Fantasy.
Search and rescue operations are already in progress.
Alright, Laura's gonna have to see this.
Just look.
Yeah, this is part 2. This is Rebirth.
Green.
Oh!
After everything we've done to it, it's still going strong.
It may look that way, but in reality, it's barely hanging on.
I was wondering, what's Cloud been doing these past 5 years? Where's he been?
And you're asking me this?
This is gonna sound crazy, but
Chocobos!
as far as I know,
Fucking Chocobos!
Cloud was never in Nibelheim 5 years ago.
The life stream. It is the very essence of our star. The blood coursing through its planetary veins.
According to Hojo, they're connected to Sephiroth. Shadows of the Mad, I believe he called them.
Sephiroth was in Midgard. We fought him. Whatever happened, he's alive.
But why come back now? After 5 years, doing who knows what?
Well now, think we woke it up.
Angered it, more like.
Alright, they're keeping the fighting system.
Elena.
She may be new, but she's still a Turk.
Yeah, you got your limits. Cool. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna hide myself. I'm gonna hide my camera so you guys can see the other parts of it. You'll see they have the button mapping and all that for your punish mode, attacking, command menu.
Keep her away from me!
They say she's a monster.
Now that you guys saw it.
She can peer inside you, into the very depths of your soul. That she can become those you hate, those you fear, those you love.
Looks like we haven't seen the last of Sephiroth.
You murdered my dad! You burned my village!
You know that I killed her. So, who is she?
Oh shit. Early 2024. We don't have a month or a day, but we have a year.
That was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth coming early 2024 to PlayStation 5. Nomura-san, thank you so much. All right. That's going to do it for Summer Game Fest, our live showcase. But that is not the end of Summer Game Fest. Stay tuned this weekend.
Devolver Digital coming up
next,
I think.
A hands-on event for media here in Los Angeles, including
I'm going to have to find the stream.
77 Phantom Liberty, as well as the Xbox and Bethesda showcase on Sunday. Right now, though,
I don't know, surprisingly, no Death Stranding 2 gameplay or anything like that. Watch, that's going to be in Game Awards. I'm going to predict Game Awards. He'll show that off.
On August 22nd for Gamescom opening night live in Germany, and again in December when we come together here in Los Angeles to celebrate 10 years of the Game Awards. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you soon.
See ya, Jeffy. So yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. We got to get to see some gameplay and everything like that for Final Fantasy Rebirth, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. That looks. I'm hyped about that game. I'm also just excited to see a little bit more Alan Wake 2 and all that stuff as well. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. But yeah, we're gonna move on to the next part of Summer Game Awards, which is going to be Devolver Digital. So that's coming up next.